let's go ahead and watch this Morbid video. This Morbid video is called More Lost Media Found in 2023. It's funny. I DM Morbid about the scary Blueryai face the other day. I literally DM Morbid about the scary Blueryai face the other day, and he was just like, "I'm not gonna hold you." By the way, me and Morbid was talking. Morbid, that might be a lost cause. That might be a lost cause. I ain't gonna cap that because Twitch don't wanna just open up all the VODs. It might be a lost cause. I ain't gonna hold, but maybe we'll see what happens. I'll talk to him about it though. You know what I'm saying? But all right, more lost media found in 2023 though. Let's see.
Lost media is found almost every day, and throughout 2023, so many new pieces of lost media have been found. This includes lost TV pilots, lost movie screenplays, and even a lost episode that was never aired because it led to someone's death. So in today's video, we will be talking about lost media found in 2023. Welcome back to another video.
We'll skip the intro and get right into it. Shout out to Morbid. Let's go.
Bluey Pilot. Most TV show pilots are never shown or released to the public and are only shown in the studio where they pitched the show. Bluey is an Australian animated series about a 6-year-old blue heeler dog named Bluey and her family, younger sister Bingo, mother Chili, and father Bandit. Before the show premiered in 2018, 2 pilots were made for the show, a 1-minute test in 2016 and a 6-minute pilot in 2017. Twitter user ThatOnePickle found both of the Bluey pilots. They shared the 2016 pilot on February 4th, 2023, and the 2017 pilot on February 9th, 2020.
I really want to understand how some people be finding this. Like, after all these years, a nigga just randomly just, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Here go this pilot episode that hasn't been discovered in decades. Well, not decades, but like a long ass time. Here just go. I randomly found it because I went in a CEO's fucking folder with all his porn and then I found it. It's crazy how a lot of these get leaked. I'm not gonna lie.
2023. The 2016 pilot was only 1 minute long and centered around Bluey being pushed on a swing and getting faster and faster until the climax when she goes all the way around on the swing and crashes into her father, who wasn't paying attention at all and was focused on his phone. The short was made in the creator's spare time and was never shown outside the network studio. The reason, according to the show's creator, Joe Brum, is that, quote, "It was just unsafe. You could never put that on kids' TV." In 2017, the second pilot was shown in the Asian Animation Summit and picked up by the Australian Broadcasting Corporation and the British Broadcasting Corporation. Once they picked up the pilot, it was later made into an episode titled The Weekend, with some slight changes of course. Like I said, this was found by ThatOnePickle on Twitter.
So Twitter users aren't completely useless, you know what I'm saying? Twitter users have they uses. Well, that's why I always be saying about 4chan, Reddit, Twitter users. They usually be finding shit. They be finding and solving a lot of stuff that people can't solve. You know what I'm saying? Unironically.
And he got these 2 pilots from an anonymous source. George Lopez Dora the Explorer commercial.
When the fuck this happened? Well, it's lost media, obviously. Yo, George?
In 2018, throughout...
This is actually trippy. Have there ever been a Dora episode where a real human came into the show? This is kind of trippy. No.
George Lopez Dora the Explorer commercial. In 2018 throughout 2023, people have been searching for a lost commercial where it features George Lopez and Dora the Explorer. People remember that George was in the world of Dora, asking her how to get back to Nick at night. He would also ask Dora where he's at, where she would reply saying that he's a Nick Jr. This commercial was later found by Marbs and posted the commercial onto YouTube on March 20th, 2023. This commercial was made to promote reruns of the George Lopez show.
Hola, I'm Dora.
Hola yourself. Where am I?
Did Dora always sound like that? It's been a while since I watched Dora. Okay, here goes another Blueryai hot take. I'm not gonna lie to you. This might be super hot takes. Some of y'all might disagree. But I did not like the George Lopez show. The George Lopez show was probably one of the middest sitcom shows I've ever seen in my life. That might be crazy, but the fuck you, hey man, I'm not gonna lose you. The George Lopez show, maybe I couldn't really feel it like that, but like George Lopez shows isn't even top 10 sitcoms, you know what I'm saying, like ever. Like I'm gonna keep it a sec. The show was boring. It was just boring, like it was just mid, like it wasn't ass, but you know what I'm saying. I was talking about Dora. Now I was, in terms of voice, I was talking about Dora, but no, Dora wasn't mid or anything. That's what it is. The theme song is goated though. You know what I'm saying?
Nick Jr.
Nick Jr., I'm supposed to be on Nick at Night.
Wow, he's really far from home.
Can you tell me how to get to Nick at Night?
Who do we ask for help when we don't know which way to go?
Oh, that's easy. That would be my agent or GPS.
George Lopez, every night on Nick at Night.
Man, vámonos!
Okay, I'm coming. And they say I got a big head.
Why somebody said man?
The way that Marbs found this commercial is quite fascinating
That's a cool
because they
commercial,
found it
though.
by watching old VHS recordings of the Backyardigans, and the George Lopez Dora commercial randomly popped up, making this
Why was he watching? Okay? I don't hate on nobody's grind, but why was he watching old VHS recordings of the Backyardigans? Like, what goes on in your daily life that you were just watching old Backyardigans? Like, Backyardigans fire. Don't get it fucked up. But then you was specifically watching VHS like recordings of it. I mean, I guess you know what I'm saying. Backyardigans is fire. Don't get it fucked up. Backyardigans is fire. I ain't gonna hold you. Why you hating? I'm not hating. I'm just saying, like, do you know how rare that is? Like, you first of all, you have a VHS player, and then you decide to watch Backyardigans instead of watching it on, like, you know what I'm saying, YouTube, or you can watch it online or something. You just deliberately decide to go to VHS, and then you just happen to find this lost media thing. It's just like, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just like, damn, like, how did that happen? You know what I'm saying? But, you know.
This lost media found media. Star and the Forces of Evil found unaired pitch pilot.
What?
Star versus the
This show came out not too long ago, too. Like,
Forces
I know
of
it came out, like, maybe, like, 4 or 5 years ago, but still.
Evil is about a magical princess named Star Butterfly who receives a royal magical wand for her 14th birthday. She proves
Star versus the Forces of Evil came out in 2015? Seriously? God damn, a nigga's old, bro. Damn, I'm old. 2015? Seriously? That's cap. I don't believe that. Alexa, when did Star versus the Forces of Evil come out?
Star vs. the Forces of Evil premiered on January 18th, 2015.
That's wild. I'm not gonna hold you. Hey Alexa, when did Gravity Falls show up? Fuck.
Gravity Falls premiered on June 15th, 2012.
2012? There's no way Gravity Falls came out in 2012. There's no way. It came out, Gravity Falls came out a whole decade ago? I was 5 being 5 when Gravity Falls came out. Is insane. Alexa, when did the regular show come out?
Regular show premiered on September 6th, 2010.
Oh. Damn, why did some of y'all know this by heart? Some of y'all are saying when these shows came out by heart. Like, why did some of y'all know this? That's crazy. That's insane, bro. That is crazy, bro. We two old ass niggas. No, Star Wars: The Forces of Evil come out in 2015 is crazy. When did Adventure Time? I'm pretty sure Adventure Time came out in 2009. I'm pretty sure. Alexa, when did Adventure Time come out?
Adventure Time premiered on April 5th, 2010.
2010. Damn. That's so insane. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That caught me way off guard, bro. Damn, that's tough.
to her parents that she is not ready for the responsibility that comes with it. As a result, they send her to a place that doesn't have magic, which is planet Earth. The show is called Star versus the Forces of Evil, but the pilot of the show was different. It was instead called Star and the Forces of Evil. The pilot of the episode was found on June 2nd, 2023. The Lost Media Wiki user that found this piece of Lost Media uploaded the full 13-minute pitch pilot
The way
to
they
the
edited
file
it
sharing.
sucks. I'm not gonna lie, I never actually watched the entire show. Oh god damn. I actually never watched the entire show. Was it good? Like, I think I watched a couple episodes here and there, out of order of course, but like, well actually if it's a cartoon it probably doesn't have no serious order, but I didn't really watch the show like that. Was it was a good show? Yeah. The ending solid? Yeah. It never finished? The ending sucks? Why is somebody saying it never finished and then somebody said the ending sucks and somebody says the ending is good? Heard the ending was shit, it's great. Teen Titans was 03? Damn. I watched it when it was on TV. It was like Adventure Time lore. Oh, okay. It was on. So it was on some shit where you had to watch it in a certain way. That thing sucked. Damn.
Site Catbox. Subsequent re-uploads of the pitch pilot will later be shared on social media and various video sharing and file sharing sites. It is currently unknown how this user managed to obtain a copy of the pitch pilot and if any uploads of the pitch pilot were uploaded before the user's upload on Catbox.
That just makes you think, chat. How many shows do you think have like low-key lost media episodes but nobody knows about it? Because if they didn't reveal it, this wouldn't be lost media. Like, a lot of these shows probably had, like, they're probably a lost media Avatar, The Last Airbender episode that nobody knows about, but like it's hiding somewhere and we just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, this really insane. A lot. It probably is, bro. On somebody's folder, on somebody's hard drive, or just lost to time. Like, it's impossible to find it now. Deleted. Like, that's so crazy to think about. Probably every single piece of media, every single cartoon, every single... Can I pause the stream real quick? Yeah, I got you, bro. I'm kidding. No, I can't. Deny. But probably every single piece of, like, cartoon media or even reality show type media, there's probably some lost media out there. I ain't gonna cap.
The pilot episode closely resembles the official first episode that was broadcast on television, but it incorporates certain elements from the third episode as well. There were also some other small changes, such as Star's parents looking a bit different, and that Marco Diaz was instead named Sol Diaz. Some other minor changes were that some character skin color were different. Sol Diaz had a black belt instead of the other lower ranked belts that we see in the official show, and in the pilot we see Sol not warm up to Star by the end of the pilot, while in the official episode 1, we see Marco warm up to Star by the end of the episode. Some minor changes of course, but the pilot was basically episode 1 that aired on TV, so not really that different. Gremlins R-rated screenplay.
What the hell is this?
Gremlins is a 1984 horror comedy film directed by Joe Dante. It follows the story of Billy, who receives a cute critter called Gizmo as a Christmas gift. However, after breaking the rules of caring for Gizmo, a horde of mischievous gremlins is unleashed upon the town of Kingston Falls. Chris Columbus...
Little ass motherfucker, I step on them niggas. I ain't gonna hold you. What they got Hennessy in their hand? I ain't gonna hold you. If I was in this movie, it would have ended different.
Mischievous gremlins is unleashed upon the town of Kingston
You don't
Falls.
know Gremlins? I've never
Chris
heard of
Columbus wrote the initial screenplay for Gremlins during
too
a
young for this? I've
time
never
when
seen
he
this
was
movie,
living in
not
a
once.
New York City apartment loft with an infestation of mice, which would scurry by his fingers if his hands was hanging over the bed. Columbus also had a fascination with Universal horror films at the time, and while watching a horror film with one of his friends one evening, his friend said, "You love monster movies so much, why don't you write a monster movie?" Columbus ran with this idea, and combined it with how creeped out the mouse infestation made him feel to come up with the idea that would become Gremlins. Columbus initially wrote Gremlins as a straightforward horror picture featuring a scene in which Billy's mom's head comes rolling down the stairs, and a scene where Billy and his girlfriend Kate enter a McDonald's to find the food untouched, but the customers fully devoured. This version of the screenplay eventually made its way into the hands of Steven Spielberg, who was enthusiastic about the idea, calling it one of the most original things I've come across in many years. However, he had apprehensions about the script's dark and violent nature.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, seeing McDonald's on the table and then a whole like 2 different people devoured would be crazy. I ain't gonna lie, but it was a scary movie, right? But it wasn't like an R-rated scary movie type timing.
Encouraging Columbus to rewrite what was done to make the film suitable for a more general audience. Columbus took this advice on board, with him and Spielberg collaborating on several more drafts of the screenplay, eventually resulting in the film we know today. It's pretty wild
R-rated?
how this
Okay.
PG movie was meant to be rated R in the beginning. The rated R version of the
PG.
Gremlins screenplay was not publicly
A PG scary movie is insane though. I'm not gonna lie to you, but
available, with the only description of its contents coming from a 2020 Collider interview with Columbus.
damn, that means if it's PG and y'all thought it was rated R, that movie must have really scared y'all whenever y'all watched it. If y'all thought it was R,
in which it was discussed. The rated R
supposed to be
screenplay
R-rated?
was found on May 17th, 2023. SpiderMan Safety Series. SpiderMan Safety Series is a line of direct-to-video animated educational tapes by Coronet MTI Film and Video that were distributed by The Learning Company. Released in 1990, 4 separate videotapes were produced: Don't Hide Abuse, Smart Kids Play It Safe, What to Do About Drugs, and Where Do You Go for Help. These shorts were created to be ran in an elementary school classroom setting, and each copy came with a lesson plan for teachers to instruct their
I would have
students
loved to watch some shit like this. I ain't gonna hold you. Whatever SpiderMan says, you just listen. You know what I'm saying? Especially
with after watching. The VHS release has long gone out of print, and due to it being sold exclusively to schools, copies are difficult to obtain. Only one of the 4 shorts were preserved, titled Don't Hide the Abuse, while the other 3 videos became lost media. However, the 3rd video, titled What to Do About Drugs, was found on June 5th, 2023, making only half of the series lost media.
I wish I could low-key find those old ass, I don't know about y'all, but when I was like growing up in kindergarten, they used to bring the little like rolling TV and it would play like the Don't Do Drugs like old ass commercials, or the Stop Drop and Roll commercials. Like those are iconic. I low-key want to find if those are on YouTube. Hold on. Hold on. Don't Do Drugs song old. I really want to see if I can find it, bro. Like, it was for, I don't know, bro. Like, I feel like I'm not gonna be able to find shit like that. The PSAs, yeah, on some PSA shit. Hold on. PSA. Or that one joint that gave me 911's number, so I called 911 right after. There was that one too, but not this one. It was not this one.
I'm Michael Jordan. McDonald's restaurants have given me this time to talk to you about something we both really care about: kids. Kids are the reason McDonald's sponsors their Get It Straight program, a national drug awareness effort. Think about this. Many of you using drugs out there now are under 18. Do you realize that at 18, you have lived only 1/4 of your life?
It's funny because I've never ever seen this whole ad. Like, we've all just seen one part of this ad. I've never seen this whole ad. What is whole PSA?
Using drugs, you're only cheating yourself out of the chance to find out who you really can be. And believe me, if you don't use drugs, you can just about be anything you want to be. Listen, you got at least 3/4 of your life to go. That's 3 more lifetimes to you. So don't blow it. Don't do drugs. If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help. McDonald's wants you to give yourself a chance to find out all the wonderful things.
That being a McDonald's PSA is crazy. I never knew that until today. I was today years old when I found out this was a McDonald's PSA on stopping drugs. Bro. There's one more other PSA that I need to show y'all. Hold on. This one right here. This is a classic right here.
Hey, what's up? How's that party the other night?
It was alright. But there was this guy, and he's with his girlfriend, and he's trying to get her to do something that she didn't want to do.
So what'd you do about it?
I didn't do anything.
Whoa, what? Guys, don't be like my friend here who didn't do anything. Not doing anything is part of the problem.
Dog, PSA just to do that dumb shit. Yo, like motherfuckers was really about to just see that through that, and then their whole life was about to change off that shit. Oh, life changing. That was some life changing shit, bro. Oh man, I don't even that is trade is forever gonna be hilarious. I'm not gonna hold you. Oh my god, why is this reason I don't know.
5th, 2023, making only half of the series lost media. An official re-release is unlikely, as it would have to be cleared by Disney and Sony. Lost Media Wiki user Rogue Knight contacted the publisher of these videos and got this message in return.
We received your letter and did some research. It looks like Phoenix distributed these for a while and then withdrew them. They were produced by LCA as the Spider-Man Safety Series, and most LCA titles, including these, were acquired by Fox, which then licensed them back to Phoenix. The Fox contract shows that Fox's rights were due to expire in 2005. But since we never heard whether Fox renewed those rights, we don't know the current status. The contract also shows that all distribution is subject to underlying rights belonging to Marvel. Your letter stated that there were 3 episodes, which in fact there were 4. You overlooked Where Do You Go for help. We have 6,000 plus VHS tapes, not all of which are fully documented. That is a project I am working on presently. If I come across these, I will let you know. However, I suggest you try Fox first.
The first video in the series
said, if y'all didn't listen, he basically said, go get somebody else to do that shit. I don't know shit, go ask Fox. That's what he basically said.
Don't Have the Abuse shows Spider-Man addressing the issue of physical abuse. Maria, a young elementary school student, is afraid to tell anyone that her father physically abuses her. Her friends
Spider-Man, you better handle that shit.
Become suspicious of her bruises, and they ask Spider-Man to help out. Spider-Man is able to give the children advice, and eventually Maria tells her secret to a trusted adult. In the second video titled, Smart Kids Play It Safe, Spider-Man invites viewers to follow his friends, EJ, Timmy, Maria, and Jason, on their way home from elementary school, and discover how they handle the secret safety tests he has arranged. Spider-Man's friends prove they are responsible for following the 7 safety rules he has taught them. Spider-Man, Smart Kids Play It Safe is a children's safety guide about walking home from school and being home alone. The program is fully animated with multicultural cast of characters. However, this short is lost media. The third video of the series titled, What to Do About Drugs shows Timmy, an elementary school student, being offered drugs by 2 very persuasive older boys.
Nigga, is that a fucking button? Is that a button? You trying to offer bro button drugs? You trying to get that boy on flat Stanley time? Is that rocks? Is that a triangle prism? Nigga trying to teach bro geometry. These are the only pill related things here. What are you trying to like? I ain't gonna hold you. Bro's trying to like poison bro with something else. I ain't never seen no narcotics like these in my life.
His friends enlist the help of Spider-Man to teach him about drugs and making good decisions. This short was found on June 5th, 2023, making this series partially found, since half of it is still lost media. Little information is known about the 4th last video of the series, which is titled, Where Do You Go for Help? There is a listing that hints that it's in the possession of the New York State Library on their site, so maybe the last part of the series will be found very soon. Chucky Wanna Play. Chucky Wanna Play is a cancelled PC and console video game by TIG Games that was supposed to be released back in 2011. In the game, you play as Chucky killing people. The video game was funded by Kickstarter, but it failed to reach its goal of $1 million.
Chucky was doing combos like those, bro. Hit him with the 1-2 slash dack hack slash all that. He was doing all that, damn.
So it was never released, making it lost media. But on February 18, 2023, a prototype of the video game was uploaded to the Internet Archive by user Riley5411. The description of the post claims that the build was found on an Xbox 360 dev kit. Family Game Night. Family Game Night was a game show that had games based on existing board games from Hasbro. The show would supersize them to real life and turn them into interactive games for the contestants.
Why do I feel like I remember this? I feel like I remember this, but at the same time, this could be all game shows to ever exist had a whole bunch of families and a whole bunch of different colored shirts. So like, I might remember this, but I might not. I had to go see. I do remember. Y'all know I remember the tile one on Nickelodeon where you had to walk on the tiles and shit like that. I remember that one vividly, but I feel like I low-key remember this one.
Examples include such games as Connect 4 Basketball, where the Connect 4 board game was turned into a basketball competition, or Sorry Sliders, where the game Sorry was turned into a curling competition. The families that won the mini-games would collect Monopoly Crazy Cash cards based on the Monopoly Crazy Cash game, and would collect cash prizes at the end of the episode.
You remember Sorry? No, I don't remember the show. I remember Sorry, Sliders, and Connect 4. Those are all games that everybody has played. I'm talking about the show itself.
The show was aired on the Hub.
It was called Brain Surge. Yeah, Brain Surge, I remember... We looked at Brain Surge before on stream. I always show that one clip of that one dumbass on Brain Surge. So you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show it again. Because that every time I look at that clip, well, I know we looked at that clip like 3 months ago, but I'm gonna show that clip again. Brain Surge. This joint right here.
Imagine what you're gonna do here on the 5x5 for a digital camera. Take a look at this.
Wait, what happened? Wait, what did I say? I'm not gonna hold you. I'm dead ass not joking. I don't know what I said. What I say? The Hub? Did I say the Hub? Did I say the Hub? It was in the vid. Oh, go back to the vid. Hold on. What did he say? What did he say? Hold on. What did he say? What did he say?
and would collect cash prizes at the end of the episode. The show was aired on the Hub, and each—
Yo, chat, grow up, bro. Yo, chat, grow up, bro. Come on, bro. Y'all know he was not talking about fucking Cornhub. All right.
Imagine what you're gonna do here on the 5x5 for a digital camera. Take a look at this. Good luck.
Y'all don't know the goal of this show? There's a pattern. You have to remember the pattern. Just walk through the pattern, get everything right that shows up, and then you win.
Good luck. Let's hear it, crowd. I mean, guys, he got you a t-shirt. You guys are victorious. Come on.
This nigga has, I really think this might be fake, because there's no way bro was this like. Give him all the time in the world, bro.
30 seconds left. The crowd wants you to win it. Wait. 19
Don't go
seconds.
forward, bro. Like, why do you keep doing that? He did that before.
Yeah!
It took bro almost all the time. Bro was 3 seconds away from getting cooked, bro. Oh my god, bro. Yo, that shit is hilarious, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's continue. But that's the game show I was talking about, though.
episode would be an hour long. In 2016, the search began, trying to find the full episodes, as some episodes weren't lost media. Throughout 2023, many of the show's episodes were found, but on April 17th, 2023, the last missing episode was found, making the whole series found. I do remember growing up with this show, and it's crazy to me how it took 4 years to find every single episode of Family Game Night. Class of 96. Class of 96 is a short-lived teen drama series that aired on Fox from January to May 1993. It followed the lives of 7 students during their first year of an Ivy League university. Class of 96 never received any home media release following its—
I remember this? Damn, nigga, how old is you, my nigga? He said, I remember this. God damn, like...
cancellation. Though many know that they doubt a home release would be successful due to the show's mixed critical opinions. Because of the lack of a home media release, all uploaded episodes come from VHS
This show's called Class of
recordings from
96.
fans.
18, but I remember seeing it as a kid. You saw a show called Class of 96 as a kid? Well, maybe it didn't actually air in 1996. Maybe it aired at some other point.
The show has a total of 17 episodes.
There's no way, though.
All of them were lost, but throughout the year 2023, a handful of episodes have been found. And on May 16, 2023, the last 4 episodes of the series have been found, making this piece of lost media found.
Okay, I feel it.
Betty Boop movie 1993. In 1993, production for a Betty Boop movie was in the works, but was later cancelled. In the movie, Betty Boop grows up and can first be seen performing on stage with her father as a baby, then as a 9-year-old, and then as an adult, where she can be seen singing I Wanna Be Loved by You. Betty was to have been a waitress at the Greasy Spoon, who is desperate to meet her long-lost father Benny, who was a vaudevillian. A couple of guys help Betty find her father, and she gets married to her love interest, Johnny, and becomes Betty Davenport. According to storyboard artist Stephen Wall, 90% of the film was storyboarded before the project was cancelled, and Wallace and Wells had completed several songs for the film. 20 years after the film was cancelled, a storyboard reel of the song Where Are You was uploaded to YouTube by user agent 000P. The reel features Jimmy Rolls and Sue Rainey as the voice of Benny and Betty Boop, respectively. Several pieces of concept art can also be found online, and a draft of the screenplay from April 16, 1993 would be posted on Google Drive by Yoshi Killer 2S. But any other story
old ass shit that hasn't been seen in decades get leaked by a nigga named Yoshi Killer. That's tough.
Board from the cancelled film have not resurfaced. The full screenplay has been found on April 10th, 2023, while only a small portion of the storyboard has been found. Cartoon Network AllStar Slam. On February 9th, 2003 for only one day.
Yo, I don't know why. No. There's no way I could have seen this. It was 2003. There's no way I couldn't see this. There's no way I could see. I don't know why I remember Cartoon Network doing like basketball related shit, but I don't think it was this though. There's no way I could have seen this. I was born 2002.
AllStar Slam. On February 9th, 2003, for only one day, Cartoon Network aired the NBA AllStar Slam Marathon from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m., which also featured 13 interviews with NBA players telling the viewers about their favorite Cartoon Network characters, and introduced some of the best cartoons featuring those characters that aired throughout the marathon, all leading up to the tip-off of the 2003 NBA All-Star Game on its sister network TNT. These interviews included Shaquille O'Neal and Godzilla,
Shaquille O'Neal again. Shaquille O'Neal again, child. I'm telling y'all. I forgot all about TNT.
Fred and He-Man, Jason Terry and Scooby-Doo, and many more. 4 out of the 13 interviews were found by Captain BZ, as well as the Bugs Bunny interview uploaded by C. Martin, who was a voice actor for Cartoon Network at the time. The rest were found by Retro CCN, who uploaded all 13 interviews on March 19th, 2023, making this lost media found.
Okay.
A self-induced hallucination. A self-induced hallucination is a 2018 documentary film.
What the hell?
Directed and edited by Jane Schunbrunn. The film is made up of found YouTube videos in which different people talk about the fictional character called SlenderMan. The film was released for free on Vimeo on June 19th.
To be honest, if it was released on Vimeo, it was already lost to begin with. I'm not gonna hold you. A total of 3 people were actually checking for that shit on Vimeo. I ain't gonna cap. But hey, shout out Vimeo though.
2018 by the account The Eye Slicer, and was a Vimeo staff pick. The film was later removed from Vimeo for unknown reasons, making this documentary lost media. Clearly this has been found, and we'll get into that in a bit, but I decided to watch part of the documentary, and dude, this documentary is so boring. It's literally a collage of SlenderMan related YouTube videos, including kids react. On February 1st, 2023, file-saving archivist of Moving Image Things uploaded the whole documentary to the Internet Archive, including its 3 video resolutions that came from an archive download link of the film, rendering the entire documentary found. But a few days later, on February 7th, 2023, after learning about their documentary resurfacing, Jane, who made the documentary, would state on their Twitter account that the film that the later user archived was not the final.
Okay, I hope this is not from the documentary.
Would state on their Twitter account that the film that the later user archived. I
hope this is not footage from the documentary, my nigga. Because y'all put Minecraft shit in the documentary, bro. Minecraft Slenderman in the documentary is already invalid. I hope this is just like, this isn't included in the documentary, because that would be crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Not that we're gonna know, because I'm not watching it, but like,
was not the final cut of the film. So Jane would later upload the finalized cut of the film on Vimeo, available to be watched. Like I said, this documentary is incredibly boring. The Jenny Jones Show Same-Sex Crushes. The Jenny Jones Show was an American daytime talk show hosted by comedian, actress, and singer Jenny Jones. The show came to attention in 1995 when a taping of an episode called Same-Sex Crushes resulted in the murder of Scott Amador.
Whoa.
And as a result, this episode was not aired on TV, making it lost media. Same-Sex
How the fuck did we get here?
Crushes was taped on March 6, 1995, and was about a man named Scott who had a crush on one of his co-workers, Jonathan Schmitz. Jonathan was unaware that Scott liked him and thought it was Scott's female colleague who had a crush on him. When Jonathan was brought on stage, he appeared unconcerned, and he laughed about that revelation in front of the audience.
Did you think Donna had the crush on you?
Did I? No, we're good friends.
Well, guess what? It's Scott that has the crush on you.
You lied to me.
I don't like where this is going.
Interesting, very interesting.
I hope bro right here didn't pack bro up because bro had a crush on him. That would actually be insane. I'm not gonna lie, if that's what ended up happening. Like, that would be insane. Oh yeah, Chad, I'm not gonna lie. This dude don't look like.
Scott was pretty open about. He's been fantasizing about you since he saw you under that car for the first time. He had an under the car fantasy and he had a hammock fantasy. He's been telling us about.
To be fair, nigga, did you think it was gonna be her? Did you think it was about to be her? Did you think it was about to be her? Did you? Like, keep it a stack. Was this about to make you happy? Alright, come on, my nigga.
Did you have any idea that he liked you this much?
No, I did not.
Can you tell us what your status is? I mean, you involved with anybody or?
Bro, they're doing way too much on this TV show, by the way. I'm not gonna hold you.
No, but I am definitely heterosexual, I guess you could say.
But on March 9th, 1995, 3 days after the taping of the episode, Scott was shot and killed at his home in Lake Orion, Michigan by Jonathan, who had a long history of mental illness and alcohol/drug abuse. Jonathan was later convicted of...
Well, we can see why the show didn't come out. Wow. That's so fucked up. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. No, they was instigating like shit on that show. I don't even know why they did all that. That's crazy. They was really like egging it on that show. Wow. That's bro was insane. I ain't gonna lie. Especially during that time, chat. Like that stuff was a lot more like not like, you know what I'm saying? You weren't able to talk about that or say that as much back then because people were a lot more madder over it and like a lot more hostile over that shit. So as soon as she already said what it was, where Morbid said what it was, bro, I was already knowing, bro. I was already knowing. That's crazy, bro. Yo, R.I.P. That's insane.
Illness and alcohol/drug abuse. Jonathan was later convicted of second-degree murder and was sentenced to 25...
He said he killed him because he had mental illness, bro, not because he was homophobic. I'm not saying bro's homophobic, but I'm just saying if it was the girl, obviously something triggered in the nigga to do that to specifically him. Had the girl had the crush on him, I don't think the nigga was doing that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's all speculation, but had the audience revealed that the girl was the one that he had a crush on, I don't think he was doing that. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I feel like the fact that, but you wouldn't know. I mean, we don't know anything about anything. The shit is lost, my nigga. We don't know anything about anything, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? He's both, not gonna lie. He was definitely homophobic though. Packed up was crazy. He felt some type of way when it was a nigga. So he just acted regular his entire life until that specific situation happened with the dude, and then like suddenly his mental state went to shit, and then he started to do that. Like that don't sound wild to y'all? Like suddenly him, like that TV show, that little moment right there, suddenly now he's all crazy and shit like that. Like, because had he been crazy beforehand, he wouldn't have allowed him on the TV show. So I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just speculation, but I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised.
To 50 years at Michigan's Jackson State Prison, now known as Parnell Correctional Institution. Jonathan, who's now 50 years old, was released from his sentence on August...
I don't think y'all should have released, bro. Bro still look a little crazy, I ain't gonna lie.
August 22nd, 2017. Following the media coverage of the murder and the trial, the producers decided not to air the show. However, part of it aired during court's TV coverage of the trial as part of the presentation of evidence to the jury. Clips from the episode were also featured in the HBO documentary Talk to Death. The incident was discussed in the first episode of the series trial by media, which also featured clips from the episode. On January 21st, 2023, Reddit user Underclass King made a Lost Media Reddit post stating that they had found the entire episode on Quartz TV's website. The episode begins around the 7-minute 47-second mark and ends about an hour and 9 minutes in, and was said to have been broadcast on Court TV during Jonathan's criminal trial. Analysis from the Wayback Machine indicates the episode was on Court TV's website since at least June 2022. So technically this piece of lost media has been available since June of 2022, but we weren't aware of it and barely discovered this on January 21st of 2023.
That last one's insane.
And that is the end.
Yo, really, really good video for Morbid. Morbid, I'm not gonna hold you. Morbid been putting out some heat lately, like some straight bangers. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not following my boy, you know what I'm saying. You know where he at. Good video from him. Good video from Morbid though. Good video.